Hello and welcome to our channel. If you're new here, we're Dave and Jen. When we go on adventures, we like to take you with us. Today, we embark on our first cruise adventure in 5 years, a back-to-back cruise on Independence of the Seas, visiting Bruges, Oslo, Copenhagen, Hamburg and Rotterdam. Join us as we get on board and spend a day at sea on this beautiful ship. Hello, thank you. Thank you. Brilliant, brilliant. It does, doesn't it? It's got that cruise ship smell. We're up on, this is the Viking Lounge. Looking down the ship, there's a children's area down there. Then there's 2 more main pools over there. And then there's a solarium pool at the back. We have been on this ship before, a long time ago. Oh, here we are on the outside deck. We were just up there a moment ago. And now we're just going to have a little mooch about, explore the ship, acquaint ourselves.
Over there, where it says Tide and Rail, and the ice cream people are, our room is right below that.
Yeah. So this is the children's area. So if you've got kids, this is amazing. And then the 2 main pools are in the middle. It's been a while since we were on this ship. It's 2013. Our very first ever cruise.
12 years ago.
12 years ago, and I proposed to Jen here on this cruise ship in the Norwegian fjords. But this is the main pool area. You've got 2 hot tubs over on this side, plus another big one at the back there, and 2 swimming pools. Now up here, these flags, this is the Union Jack flag up there. That flag will change to whatever, so if you're in a port in Norway for example, then there will be a Norwegian flag, and whichever country port you're in, that flag will change. But obviously we're in Southampton at the moment, so that's Union Jack. Down here, if you ever look down there, either side there's overhanging hot tubs, like overhanging the edge of the ship, jutting right out, and there's one on the other side as well, and they are amazing. When you're cruising along in some amazing places and you're just chilling out in a hot tub, you can't beat that. And then this is the solarium. So this down here is adults only, so it's a little bit quieter, more sedate. You've got a nice little pool there, and there is a bar down there as well. But yeah, it's great to be back on board. As I said, it's been a long time on this ship anyway. Our last cruise was 2019, just before, well, you know what happened in 2020, don't need to tell anyone about that. So at the back here we've got pitch and putt, not pitch and putt, crazy golf. Don't want to walk underneath these because that will sprinkle you. That's the thing, it's automatic, so if you're clothes, you don't want to do that. Is Jen going to test that? You brave? Go on, Jen, go on. Well, yeah, I think you have to actually properly stand under it, and I don't think, you don't want to do that. This is all free, of course, and included in your cruise fare, all of this stuff, as you'd expect. And there's the solarium adults only area again. Someone chilling out in the swimming pool there, look, and then there's the bar just underneath there. I don't know if you can see that. And talking of bars, we need to find a bar rather soonish. Yeah, and over on the other side we've got another one of these overhanging hot tubs. Now look, you can see there how cool that is. When we were on this cruise, we were on this ship last, we were on in the Norwegian fjords, and we were in that hot tub there just looking at amazing scenery in Norway, weren't we? We look forward to doing all that again. What do you reckon, babe? Do you think it's time for a drink?
Yeah.
I know it's only 11:42 in the morning, but we're on holiday now. That's the beauty of going on a cruise ship, is like as soon as you get on board, your holiday's started. Pardon?
After 12 at any time. Should we go down?
Yeah, we can go down, have a look. We're going to go down to the next deck. Right. Here we are. Yeah, Jen's really excited. I'm really excited as well, but I've got to try and keep cool to hold a steady camera, otherwise if I let my emotions get away with me, you'll get joggy footage. So this is, we're down on the solarium. And look, to the left, you can see the overhanging hot tub, which is absolutely lush. Oh, looks like we're going to go to this bar here. We're going to this bar, are we?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I was going to open the bar.
Yeah. Okay. We're back inside because the bars are really busy on the top deck. So we're going to see if there's any bars down here. Now, inside the ship, look, there's an actual like street going down the middle with shops and bars and cafes and stuff like that. So we're going to find a bar down here and get a drink down here. Less hectic.
There's a dog there.
Yeah. So deck 5. So we've got down one more. Cool though, eh? Okay. Hello. So there's a champagne bar on the left. That's what this bar is on the left's called. And they do like, well, all sparkly wines, as the name might suggest. This is guest services. Hopefully we won't be needing to use them.
It always smells really nice. It's like food smell.
Yeah, it's just a classic. You can't. If you haven't been, you won't understand.
Yeah.
But there is a real nice, distinctive, nice smell on cruise ships. Certainly on Royal Caribbean, anyway. You can actually book another cruise whilst you're on board. So we found a bar. Now this very much looks like we're in a pub, doesn't it? But it's not. It's on the ship. So this is British style pub on the ship. Can't remember the name of it now. Crown and Anchor it's called, or something like that. Across there is Vintages, Ale and Anchor. Across there is Vintages, which is a wine bar. And there's also an entrance to the floor below where there's a casino called Casino Royale for your James Bond fans. But yeah, having our first drink of the holiday. Okay. Yes, we are still on the cruise ship. Your eyes are not deceiving you. There is an ice rink on the cruise ship. So they do amazing shows here, like the amazing, well, they have ex-Olympic ice skaters and they do these amazing shows, but you can also, they free it up for people to have a go at ice skating as well at other points, and then they cover the ice up and make this into a big nightclub at times. But yeah, and it is nice and cool here as well. It's a really hot day today, so this is actually quite nice. You enjoying how cool it is, babe?
Yeah, I'm trying to see where the suite reserved 5-seater.
Oh yeah.
Because we're in a suite.
Yeah, on the first 3 nights, we're doing a back-to-back cruise. So we're doing 11 nights in total. The first 3 nights is one cruise, and then there's an 8-night cruise afterwards, and we're staying on the ship. And for the first 3 nights, we're in the owner's suite, which sounds very and it is very posh for us.
Room tour coming soon.
Room tour. Okay. I mean, look at all this
like a van tour
gear they got here. That proper big shows they put on. I mean, it's amazing. But we are still going to go on camper van holidays, believe it or not. We are still going to do that. In fact, we left Basil in the car at home, and we were kind of like, sorry, Basil.
Yeah.
We'll be backing you soon. So we've got a nice week away booked in August in Basel. So obviously we'll be taking you with us on there as well. But for the moment, oh my God, it's so exciting to be back
really
on this ship. Yeah. So this is the Independence of the Seas. So all of Royal Caribbean ships are something of the seas.
We are Jen and Dave of the seas.
We are Dave and Jen of the seas for the next 11 days.
Maybe we should rename our
channel.
Our van holidays, Jen and Dave of Basel. Of the Basel.
Of the Basel. Of the land.
Of the land, yeah.
Dave and Jen of the land, and now we're Dave and Jen of the seas. Anyway, that's enough of that nonsense.
We've had our first drink and probably on empty stomachs.
Oh, yeah.
We've got to go and get food in a minute.
Yeah. So, that whole area is called Studio B. And it's multi-purpose. So it's mainly the ice rink, but they also use it for other stuff. And then this is where, you know, if they take there's photographers on the ship. We avoid them. If you're a seasoned cruiser, you avoid them. But they take photographs of you during the course of the holiday, and if you want, you can have a look at them, and if any look nice, you can purchase them.
I tried last time we were on a cruise on Brilliance of the Seas. I tried the whole holiday to avoid them, which I succeeded until I lost Dave, and I was looking out for him there, and I turned round, and all of a sudden there was a guy in an afro wig, because it was on the 70s night, and the photographer right behind him, and he went, and took my picture.
Yeah. The best, though, was when we were on Liberty of the Seas, and we were in Villefranche, and we got off the ship, and there was a French mime artist with the whole makeup on and everything like that, and Jen was desperately trying to avoid, but he cornered you.
Like that, and then came over and had his face.
That was so funny. Anyway, this is like an art thing. There's some nice art they do here, and you can purchase art here and have it sort of sent to your home. Top tip.
Come to the art auction.
Oh yeah.
And they give you a free glass of
wine. That's the only time we're never going to buy any art, but they do an art auction, and if you attend, you get a free glass of bubbly.
Are you a Star Wars fan?
Oh, now that is epic.
Oh, and that.
That's pretty cool. Yes.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah,
to be fair, I'm
is,
not a Star Wars fan, massive Star Wars fan.
That is pretty cool. Oh. I'm going to just geek out for a moment. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I would happily have that. If I was absolutely minted and I had like my own little studio or something. Okay. It's a beautiful ship though, this. And they just keep it nice and clean and looking sparkly.
It is lovely, considering it's what? How many years old?
2008 this ship was...
What's that? 17 years old?
Yeah.
Something like 17 years old?
Oh, some like 3D. Yeah, that's cool. Nice. We ship worldwide. Yeah, so literally,
You wouldn't want to take it, you don't take it home in your suitcase?
No.
Oh, Harry Potter.
Oh, these are pretty cool. Ah, Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Wow. So, should we have a look in the dining room? So the dining room is a 3-tier, there's 3 levels. And the first 2 levels are fixed dining, so either
5:30 or
yeah, and then the top level I think is my time dining, and let's go into this. A beautiful space. This is the ground floor. This is the bottom level.
I think this is our one, isn't it?
No, don't think so. I mean, come on.
You think they're back to backers?
Yeah, probably are.
Maybe we'll get that one back to
Maybe we will. Yeah. Yeah, so it's a really nice place. And up there, see that little, that's where they do the chef's table.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
On this ship, yeah.
That's
So chef table is a thing you can pay a little bit extra for, and you get like a I don't know, a 6-course dinner with a pairing wine, and like a real posh kind of thing, very exclusive. But we're not paying for that. Has they got a menu up yet?
That's what I just said.
Oh no, they haven't. Oh, it's still the muster station stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, we'll show you more of the ship as the cruise goes, to be honest. We're just exploring ourselves. Everywhere's got like a little map of where everything is.
Because if you don't know where you're going, it can be
Yeah.
really confusing, to be fair.
Yeah,
We are, so our room, we're on
deck
deck
10
10, so we're
for
probably...
the first 3 nights. Then
Actually, we're around the other side.
yeah, but round about. Oh, let's go around the other side.
Yeah, for the first part. Oh, no, that says fish and
Oh, it's the
chips
same
as well.
thing, isn't it? Dive shop.
Dive shop, so
yeah.
we're kind of here.
Yeah,
But on this, actually on this side, to be fair.
yeah. Anyway, so now we're going into the theatre. There's a massive theatre at the front of the ship. It's like proper. We're in the balconies at the moment.
We've got a picture of us sat there
Oh yeah.
on formal night on the first night.
Oh yeah.
Well, you've got a picture of me anyway with a...
Yeah.
Probably the one that tipped me over.
The good life. Before you take that first swim, don't forget to watch your step and use the handrails. The deck may be hot, so wear proper footwear before and after you take a dip.
So this is a
Need to have a blast while
nice
staying
theatre.
safe. So please keep an eye on your little ones around the pool and other water attractions.
Wonder where
Don't forget,
seats
being
are.
on a cruise ship is not like being on land. Always use handrails when going up or down stairs.
But they're good suits, but here.
And be cautious with heavy and automatic doors. Breathing especially when elevators, so as to keep fingers away from the doors.
Yeah. Cool.
You may have noticed the ship
Right.
is pretty big.
Let's carry on exploring then.
Before you set out to your destination, be
It's
sure
nearly
that you
time to get something to eat. There's a massive, great big
you may need to take along your route.
buffet area on this ship for lunch.
Whether you
There's lots of places open for food on this ship already. Actually,
Big chaos.
it'll be carnage because always is on embarkation day. But yeah,
It's sort of tradition.
yeah. Okay, so we're in the Windjammer marketplace buffet, and there's more food here than you can shake a stick at.
Whole vegan thing there.
You what? Sorry?
Got a whole vegan thing there.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, go on.
Nice. And you've got views over the back of the ship. Massive, great big panoramic wraparound windows. Yeah, let's get table. Yeah. We're securing a spot. good, isn't it? It's a good spot.
Shall I go first?
Well spotted. Yeah, you go first. I'll hang here for a bit. Okay, so the rooms are now open. They're open at 1 o'clock. We've just had lunch, which is very nice. Which way are we?
Well, this is 1334 to 1.
What numbers are ours again?
1320, so it's got to be that way, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, we're right. Yeah.
We're quite a long way because we're kind of in the middle.
Yeah, we're right at the back of the ship at the moment. Don't forget, because we've just come out of the Windjammer
Yeah, true.
cafe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they leave your cases outside your rooms.
1328. 1320. Is this us? This is
Okay,
us.
go and have a look, see.
Sardinia Suite. Is that right?
I think it is, isn't it?
I hope it's not.
Yes.
David Eels.
That's me. Do you want to open that up then? We've got a doorbell as well.
Put it the wrong way. Ready?
Yeah. Wow.
My God.
Wow.
Oh my God.
This is bigger than our whole house. So yeah, so this is one of the owner's suites on board Independence of the Seas. Wow.
Wow. Oh my God. So exciting.
Marble floors. Wow.
Wow. Oh my God, it's huge.
Nice bathroom. Nice corner shower.
I didn't see our bags outside actually.
No, bags aren't arrived yet.
Ooh, we got a shower and a bath. Wow.
And not only a bath, it's like a jet jacuzzi thingy-jig.
We're in the Sardinia Suite.
The Sardinia suite.
Massive wardrobes.
Wow.
Oh, robes. Ooh. Nice quality robes as well.
Yeah?
With hoods.
Nice.
Oh, we've got slippers.
Ah. We got some fruit there as well. And this turns round so you can have it facing the bed. And this is the bedroom. I mean, check this out. This is absolutely
We've
mad.
got 2 bottles of water, but we've also got wardrobe there as well.
Mm.
6, 8, 10, 12.
And then we got a humongous balcony.
Lavazza coffee machine.
And a lovely view of some cargo ship going out.
This is ridiculous. Watch your stuff.
Yeah, you open that for me because I've only got so many hands with.
On board, friends! Lulu and Mika are getting ready to go on their biggest adventure yet. A Royal Caribbean cruise. Just like you. But before we all start our vacation, there's some important information we need you to know.
Alright, that was a bit of a palaver, wasn't it?
The captain sounds
Anyway, oh my word.
Oh wow.
Jesus. We've got the most ridiculously sized balcony.
So we've got loungers and a table and a thing.
Little dining table. We'll have breakfast out here one morning, maybe, if the weather's nice. Maybe we'll have breakfast out here.
Yeah.
I mean, our other room that we'll have is a lot smaller than this, but has got a nice balcony as well, so nice views. Okay, so since we last saw you, I think we were in the Windjammer, the cafe, weren't we, having our lunch?
Did you film when we were in there?
Just when we entered, I think.
Oh, okay.
Can't remember.
Yeah,
But
we didn't take
anyway,
pictures of
since
our
then, what have we done? We had lunch,
which was nice.
which is lovely. Went up onto the pool deck and had a nice dip in the swimming pools, in the solarium pool and in both of those overhanging hot tubs, and just chilled out. We went up to the concierge lounge. Now the concierge lounge is for suite guests only, the suite lounge.
Taking full advantage of
We're
that.
taking a full advantage for the 3 days we're in this suite of all the kind of perks that come with it. And it's a lovely area, which is just obviously for proper suite guests. And just had a nice cup of coffee up there and a cookie. And it's all nice and chilled.
Oh, we're moving.
And we're moving, let's go. We're actually setting sail. We're going to go up to there again in a minute because there's free drinks and everything up there for us. But
We're off.
how lush is this, guys? Got a jet skier down there.
Oh, he's a long way.
Yeah.
Get stuck in the thing where he's turning round.
It's really quiet up here. We were worried that because the deck above us is like swimming pools and everything, and we were worried that it might be noisy. You'd hear all because they got a live band playing up there, and it's all party up there. But it's really nice and quiet and chilled.
It is actually really quiet.
Oh, they're waving at us. Oh, bless them. Hello.
It's actually going to be a lovely sail away down the Solent.
It is going to be lovely, isn't it? Good morning.
Morning.
It's a little bit different from the van, isn't it?
Massively different than the van.
So yeah, last night we just what did we do? Had a nice dinner out. I didn't bring the camera. We just went out. We saw a show in the theatre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we went up to the nightclub.
Yeah. Didn't stay long.
No, we got a drink and then went and sat in the suite lounge,
Yeah.
which is right next door.
And it's nice and quiet. Actually, we're the only ones in there,
We were the
which
only
is
ones.
amazing,
It was
really.
quite nice, like a massive busy ship, and we had the
Yeah.
lounge to ourselves.
And it's nice and calm out here. Let's have a little look outside. Whoop, moving this out. It's quite stiff, this actually. There we go. Yeah. Lovely. A few boats out there, look. Beautiful. It's kind of, this is what it's all about, really. We've ordered room service breakfast, so that should arrive shortly. And we're gonna sit and eat it right there, I think. Very nice. Breakfast is served.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. Right. So we're up and we're dressed.
Rainbow down there with the sea spray.
Ah. Beautiful day.
We're going to go for a little walk about now, aren't we?
We are. Yes, the cruise compass. Now the cruise compass is Royal Caribbean's basically newsletter for what's going on the day two. You get it the night before, and it just tells you everything that's going on in regards to entertainment and food and
There's lots going on.
blah de blah de blah de blah. And then on a port day, it gives you information about the port and what excursions are going on and all the rest of it. But yeah.
What plans have we got for today?
Well, that's the beauty of it. We haven't got any plans.
We're thinking that we're going to have a little wander around.
Yeah.
And
We're having a swim in one of the pools and more jacuzzi hot tub action is definitely required. And then there's one of the few bars having some nice sort of quizzes and stuff that we might get involved in. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So we're just going to walk through the Royal Promenade, and then on the other side we're going to go outside and walk around the ship. I think we go down the floor, don't we?
Yeah.
All the shops and cafes and stuff are busy. There's an ice cream. Yeah. Having a little bit of some sale of watches and stuff here. See a car every day on a ship, do you? This is the wine bar. And then this is, over here we've got the pub. Ale and Anchor, that's where we had our first drink on board yesterday. And over here we've got Sorrento's, which is where you can get pizza. Oh, okay. There's another little bar here. This is the Schooner Bar. And in the evening they have like a live pianist playing, doing sing-alongs, and then they're doing quizzes during the day. And then this is Izumi, which is a Japanese restaurant. Okay, so we made it outside. So calm, isn't it? So beautiful.
While attending Livermore Academy, she attempts to
Oh, there's a Netflix trivia thing going on here.
and solve the mystery that embroiled her parents 25 years ago, all in one breath.
Lots of quizzes going on all over the ship in different lounges.
Then number 4, a financial advisor drags his family from Chicago to Missouri.
And then here we've got a library.
500 million in 5 years.
Lots of interesting artwork on the on the stairs.
It's like a combination of that So it's taken the original photo and then adapted it.
Yeah.
Painting.
Painting, yeah. Right. We're right at the back of the ship. We've got water slides here, which we will definitely be doing at some point on this cruise. This is the suite lounge you get with if you're in a suite, and over there they do like free coffee and cookies. There's a concierge sat there. All wraps around here, and you get an outside area as well, which is pretty cool. And then in the evening, between 5 and 8, I think it is, they have like free drinks up here and nibbles. And then in the morning they have like a continental breakfast. This is the life.
It is indeed.
Cheers, babe.
It's like 4 minutes past 12 on a Thursday morning and I'm drinking beer.
Beautiful day. Got quite a few ships out here. Look like they're having a race, doesn't it? Let's zoom in on that. Very peaceful, nice and quiet. Considering how busy the pool decks are, and we're literally just below the pool decks, it's amazing how quiet it is. Jen's just chilling out there listening to an audio book. Beautiful day. If we look up here, some people in that overhanging hot tub. We're going to do that later. Yeah, an amazing stateroom, this cabin. We got tomorrow in Bruges. We're going to get off the ship and go to Bruges and do our own thing in Bruges. And then we're coming back to Southampton, and we'll be staying on the ship for another 8 nights. Everyone else is getting off. But we're not in this room for the 8-nighter. We couldn't afford to do that for the full period, but we're in another nice room. But yeah, we're just making the most of this whilst we're here. And I just love views like this. That's why we do love cruising, as well as our camper van adventures. You just can't beat this. Look how calm the sea is. Okay, so a lot of stuff has happened since we were last.
I can't remember when we last.
I know. Well, we've been out for drinks in the in the suite lounge area, and we're actually going to know one of the perks of having a suite like this is you can actually order food from the main dining room and have it. We can eat it in here. They're going to bring it to us.
Yeah.
So anyway, we bought some drinks back from the suite lounge, and we came back in here, and our room attendant has done a wonderful job sort of tidying some stuff up for us and making the bed and all that sort of stuff. And he's left us some little towel animals. And check this out. I think it's, I would say that's a penguin, wouldn't you?
I would say that's a penguin, yeah.
That's a penguin over here. That's brilliant. And over here, what would you say that is?
Polar bear.
Polar
It's
bear?
a bear of
It's a
some
bear of some description, especially from this angle. That's really clever, isn't it? And the cutest
best
of all
one,
was on our
that,
bed.
You'd be able to see that in this light.
It's like a little mini
cute.
bunny rabbit. Look at that.
I'm going to take a photo.
Okay, but I'm doing a little close up. Oh, that is.
Awesome.
That's not a towel animal. That's a flannel animal, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is. Oh.
So, forevermore now, in when we go on our camper van trips in Basel, Jen is going to have to do some little towel animals.
Out of microfiber towels.
Yeah. Brilliant.
We were like, oh, we've got one. Oh, we've got a cheese plate as well. We could have that as our dessert, actually.
Oh, we've got.
Fancy a bit of cheese as well.
Yeah, they left us a little.
Cheese.
Didn't ask for it. They just left it for us.
If we don't eat it, we should probably move it because it's probably got stinkiness on it. Yeah, it has.
Stinky cheese.
I've
Yeah.
just lifted that off.
Close that up.
Stinky cheese.
Yeah. Nice.
Have you said we've ordered room service? So
Yeah.
Tonight is formal night. It's not actually called formal night anymore. It's called royal night.
I think they are calling it. Yeah. Well, these. Yeah. I think they are calling it that. But we're because we're staying on for the next cruise. There's going to be 2 formal nights on the next cruise. So we thought, well, we'll skip all of that malarkey today, and take advantage of the benefit of being able to.
Not free. Well, it is free. We were booked into the main dining room, but what we've done is we've been up in the concierge lounge and we've asked our concierge to
Sort everything out for us.
Yeah, so we've ordered dinner and it's coming to our room.
I know. It's going to be about half an hour.
Because there's like 3 hours of free.
We're still. Let me open this damn curtains. Right. Yeah. So we're still out here in the sea, nice and making our merry way to Bruges. And over there, Land de Hoy. I think that might be the coast of France. We're hugging the coast all the way along, and we should be there tomorrow morning. And we'll take you with us around Bruges, which is a little bit different, isn't it? But yeah, can't wait for the food to arrive.
Yeah, I'm hungry now.
And then tonight we might go to the ice show or something.
The ice show's on at 8, although my watch has changed by an hour.
Oh.
Has yours done that?
It's about 10 to 8.
Yeah, it was 10 to 7 a minute ago.
Oh right.
For some reason it's changed.
Because it's probably going. Oh, I don't know. We got to stay on ship time basically. Even when we go, offshore to because we're going to be going to lots of different countries. We got to keep to ship time, which I believe would be UK time essentially. The ship is whatever the departure port is.
It seems not because.
Well, we'll have to ask someone. What time is it, for Christ's sake? Anyway, right, let's wait for the food. We'll catch up with you later. Okay. So, this is one of the TV channels that shows you where we are. So this is where we are right now. There we are, just off the French coast. Making our way up to, so there's France over there. I don't know if you can zoom in a little bit. Can you see that? Maybe not. I don't know. But our food has arrived. Check this out. So we have got, what have we got underneath here? Well, there's our dessert. There's a beef apple cobbler.
Don't let the wine over.
No, chicken masala.
So
We've got
you
French
also
onion
make some
soup
space
somewhere
over
as well.
there. Yeah, there's soups right over
Right. Okay, let's sort this out. I'll stop filming now. We're starving. Okay, what we got underneath here then? So we got the bread.
there. French onion soup.
French onion soup.
There you go, look. Stick that over
Look
there.
at this. With views of the ocean.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
It smells amazing, actually. Hot and good.
It's a little bit different from being in the camper van, isn't it?
Massively different.
When we're next in Basel, I'll expect this.
Oi.
So, this French onion soup is blimmin' delicious.
But I've got like so much cheese on it, it's quite hard to look at it.
Now we've had our brilliant soup.
It was lovely.
We've now got. Ooh. This is chicken masala.
Oh, it smells amazing. With I think it's got polenta rather than mashed potatoes.
Nice. Beautiful. And there's France over there. Just over there.
On the
We can
horizon.
see it quite clearly from it. If I zoom in a little bit, maybe you can see. Anyway. Smells good.
Oh, it smells lovely.
Nice. I think that's safe to say that was delicious, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Look at that clean plate. I think I'd get the Happy Eater badge for that.
Yeah.
Mind you,
I didn't eat my asparagus because I'm quite full.
Yeah, I
That's
didn't.
the
We
only
didn't
reason.
eat the
Yeah.
tomatoes
raw
because
tomatoes with
yeah,
cooked food is a bit weird.
yeah.
And,
But it was absolutely delicious, and that jus, that
Masala
sauce,
yeah.
that sauce was lovely, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you
what?
want me to explain?
Oh, hang on, let me get this on. Not quite. There you are. Explain
So
what.
we were saying.
There you
this-
you might be a little bit like, oh look,
Right.
look at them.
So
in
we
them.
have a 25-year-old camper van. If you watched any of our other videos,
Yeah,
and you might look at that and think, "Wow, that's a really cool van," because it is.
and then you might look at
And
us
then
now and
also,
think, you
like,
guys
we're-
have really sold
yeah,
out, man.
Like we're really rich and we're in a massive suite.
Yeah.
We're not rich.
No.
There's a story behind why we're in this room, this particular room. Firstly, because obviously we've said we're doing the back-to-back cruises, and on Saturday we're changing to a smaller room. And we were basically we chose the two cruises back-to-back because it's my 50th birthday this year. And we were booked in the same room for both cruises. So it was essentially made it an 11-night cruise.
Yeah.
Then, and the 3-night cruise, because it goes from Southampton, it's really like easy for people just to hop on a 3-night cruise. And the 3-night cruise, we booked both bits a long time ago, 18, 19 months ago, in preparation for my birthday.
Yeah.
And then just before Christmas last year, I had an email from Royal Caribbean saying that they changed the 3-night cruise to a Eurovision Song Contest celebration cruise. It's not even the Eurovision was last month. So it's just a themed cruise essentially, and they changed it to 3 nights. And obviously it's Wednesday to Saturday. So they changed it to a 3-night cruise, which was a bit weird, but we thought it'd be alright. We can just avoid the Eurovision thing. We're not Eurovision fans really. And just out of curiosity, I happened to go onto our travel agent's website and the Royal Caribbean website and have a look and see how much our room would cost, because we booked it a year before essentially, and the room that we had booked was £700 cheaper than what we had paid. We're not going to talk about how much it actually costs because it's kind of irrelevant, but anyway, it was £700 cheaper. So I called our travel agent and asked whether we could reduce the price basically, and they refused, saying that because we'd already put the deposit down and booked, they wouldn't allow that. However, we could adjust the booking if we wanted to, because if we booked in it and we wanted to move to a suite and the suite was more expensive, they'd happily take the money. So I looked at how much the suites were, and this is actually 2 sizes bigger or 2 steps up than what we're originally in, and you'll see that in the future videos.
Yeah, when we go back to it. So this is called the owner's suite,
Yeah.
just as a point of reference.
And we're in for the 8-night part, we're in what's called a junior suite, which is basically a balcony room that's just a little
bit bigger, but it hasn't got all the full suite benefits like this one.
And there is a story with that as well, but we'll come to that when we're in that room.
Yeah.
So when I looked, we could have that. So there's between the junior suite and the owner suite, there's actually something called a grand suite, which is kind of a slightly bigger room than the junior suite. This is like huge, as you can see, and pretty bougie and kind of
totally decadent.
Totally decadent and a little bit ridiculous.
Yeah, we're just chuckling all the time. But what are we doing in here?
Yeah, because we spend our time in a 25-year-old camper van. Anyway, we when I looked at how much this particular room was, and actually to choose our room as well, because they can kind of allocate a room for you. We actually chose this particular room because of its position. This room was actually £350 cheaper than what we paid to be in the original room. So it's an absolute no-brainer, because not only is it an amazing room with a huge balcony and all the rest of it, you get the concierge and the suite lounge, which has for 3 hours a day has free drinks essentially.
Yeah.
That in itself kind of saves us probably well over 350 quid. We've drunk in the last 2 days, we've had quite a lot.
Yep.
And the concierge just sorted loads of stuff for us.
Oh, she's wonderful as well.
Yeah, it's been really good. So just to clarify, we're not rich.
No, we've worked hard and saved.
That's why we booked
lot.
it 19 months ago.
Yeah.
It was a celebratory cruise for my birthday. So if you're looking at this for the first time and thinking, oh, they're what they like, we're not actually like that at all. We have literally looked at each other for the whole cruise or for the last 2 days and gone, this is ridiculous. This morning I come out of the bathroom and Dave was sat in the chair over there and I was like, hello, right over there.
Yeah.
It's so
Jen had to write me an email. No, she had to send smoke signals.
Yeah, get a bus to the other end of the sofa to go and sit next to him. So it's just that we just wanted to clarify, because I don't think we've explained anywhere. And if this is the first of our videos you've watched, we're usually in a 25-year-old.
Yeah.
However, tiny little
I just want
van.
to as a caveat to that is this isn't our first cruise by any means. With the Royal Caribbean, which is a cruise line, we've cruised quite a bit with them, and we're what's known as Emerald members on their loyalty program. And the reason why we chose the junior suite is every time you cruise with Royal Caribbean, if you're in a normal stateroom cabin, you get a point, and you get so many points, and then you go up a tier in their loyalty program, which comes with perks. But if you're in a junior suite and above, you get 2 points per night. So a point is per night, by the way. And you get 2 points per night, which obviously kind of, makes it quicker to go up their loyalty program ladder. And so we worked out at the beginning of this cruise that we were how many points away from becoming the next level up?
We needed 20. I think we're on 60, and we need 80 to be diamond. And when you become diamond, you get 4 free drinks per day per person.
That's when the loyalty program really
kind
starts
of
to ramps
it's
up.
Worth being on. I mean, you get a few little perks where we are at the moment.
Yeah.
But that's the ideal, because there's a separate diamond lounge as well, where they have
all the crown lounge, as they call it now.
But they have a happy hour as well, a bit like the concierge lounge or the suite lounge. So to be diamond kind of, and then you get discounts on cruises and stuff. So we've done those previous points over like a decade. It's not like we do loads a year. We've done one a year.
Our first cruise was in 2013 on this very ship.
Yeah.
And I proposed to Jen on this ship.
In a junior suite.
In a junior suite, which we'll be in when we go. You'll see it when we go into our next cruise after this, which is the back-to-back. But so where am I going with this? I've had a bit to drink.
Basically,
Sorry.
the junior suite is like our first cruise was in a junior suite, and we had double points on that. So where we're saying we're at Emerald and we've spent 60 nights on cruises, we haven't.
Yeah, we haven't
junior
been
suite, which was 16 points.
Yeah, and then we did
And then for like maybe 5 or 6 years, with a couple of years missed out, we did kind of cruises 7, 8 nights, like a normal holiday.
Yeah.
And it's a bit like an all-inclusive holiday.
Yeah, and then of course COVID happened, and we bought Basel, and then for the last 5 years we've been just enjoying our camper van Basel.
Which you can watch.
You can watch,
If you go to our library, you see us putting beds together
and all that. Yes, living in confined space, and we love it, and we'll be looking forward to getting back to that when we finish this cruise. But the thing is, going forward, we're going to be doing both because it's like we absolutely
probably not in a suite though.
No, not in a suite. No, of course not. But we will be doing both. We'll be mixing up our holiday because I keep on saying this. Our channel's called the Eels Adventures. It's not called the Camper Van Adventures. It's not called the Cruise Adventures. It's not. It's just us.
And our first ever video.
Jen and Dave Eels on holiday having adventures.
Yeah, and our first ever
few videos.
The first 2,
3,
is it
4?
The first few videos on our channel, if you go right back to the beginning, you'll see Jewel of the Seas, which is when we went to Greece, and then Brilliance of the Seas, and then the pandemic happened. So our last cruise that we did before this was in 2019. Yeah, and we have got one booked for next year. We've put a deposit down, So the reason we're telling you all this is that this is quite extravagant, but it's actually not. So if you shop around and you get your timings right when you book a cruise, it's actually not that expensive. And when you look at everything, like we've done beach holidays that are all inclusive, and actually the value for money that you get with cruising, if you don't mind the ship experience, some people don't like ships, but if you don't mind the ship experience, actually going on a cruise is actually quite an economic way of holiday,
seeing the world.
So we've seen in the 10 years that we've done cruises, like before this one, we saw so many places that had we gone individually would have not only taken us forever, but
cost us a hell of a lot more money.
And actually there's a few places we've been to that we would probably never go back to, and there's also places that we've kind of got on our list of like places we'd like to go back to, and some of the experiences that we've had are things that we couldn't have done individually and couldn't have done without a cruise ship.
And it's also, I mean, it's also like silly little things, but things like this. Look, just out of our room, we can just go out onto the balcony. This balcony's really, this door's really stiff. Whoa, there we go. Look, and there's a blooming whopping great big ship coming past. I mean, how cool is that? And there's France over there. I mean, and there's Jen over there. I mean, come on. What's not to like? Anyway.
We're just waffling.
Sorry.
So the moral of this story is that if you fancy doing a cruise, there are really quite cheap ways to do it. You've just got to find the right cruise line for you and the right cruise ship that has a good itinerary, and it doesn't have to be expensive if you do it correctly. So it's about timing and bookings and stuff.
Exactly.
So just as a thing, if you have questions about it as a first-time cruiser, then put them in the comments below. We're really happy to answer them. I mean, we're not travel agents, don't get us wrong.
No, we're not those people.
We're not even close to that. But we're happy to answer any questions and stuff like that. But it's just, we didn't want to come across as like, oh, look at us in the suite, when actually the reality is this is something that we're totally thankful for.
Yeah.
And just by pure chance, when we booked it, this particular room, for about 2 or 3 weeks afterwards, we literally kept looking at each other and going, oh my God, we're in a suite. We're going in a suite. We're having that suite experience.
Yeah, yeah.
And now we're living it, so.
Yeah, it's great. And we've got tomorrow, and then on Saturday we're going to be kicked out of this room, and we're going back to the
room we're going in is still lovely.
And it's lovely, and and then after this cruise, the next cruise we go on will be Diamond members, which means the perks will really start to be kicking in.
But that's not until next June.
That's not until next year, Anyway,
Yeah.
Are we ready? That was very long-winded.
Yeah.
Are we ready for dessert
Yeah,
yet?
I think
We
so.
got apple cobbler and ice
Me
cream.
still tidying up.
Yeah, so yeah.
I thought I'd get away from it this cruise.
Yeah.
No, at least I don't have to do the washing up.
No, you
and
don't.
standing outside. when
Yeah.
it's pouring with rain. And I'm going down to the campsite.
But we
to
are going. We've got a few camper van trips planned. We're going to Canterbury, Kent. So we're going to be down there for a week in August. So looking forward to that. But I am looking forward to the apple cobbler. We are back from walking off our dinner, and it's now dark. We've got a MSC cargo ship out there. Twinkling lights of France. At some point, whilst we're asleep, probably will be sailing, crossing the border into Belgium. But yeah, that's all for tonight really, and then tomorrow we'll be in Belgium and we'll go to Bruges. So, see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please give us a like, hitting that thumbs up button, and feel free to subscribe as well. Then you'll be able to see all our future videos going forward. Join us in our next video as we explore Bruges and then set sail back to Southampton, where we stay on board to start the next 8-night adventure. Until next time, happy adventuring.